In following a plant-based diet, there is always some work for you to do before you get to eat. First, you have to plan your grocery list, as in buying fresh, but easily perishable stuffs twice weekly, less perishable foods like root vegetables in greater amounts, and most enduring foods like dry legumes in bulk. Foods that require preparation. In preparing plant-based meals, vegetables and fruits have to be sprayed with, dipped or soaked in vinegar solution, before rinsed under cold running water. Then there is the cutting off unwanted parts of vegetables and fruits before slicing or serving. Interestingly, in cooking your meals, you have plenty of options that involve using lots of water to offset the heat, such as steaming, stewing, poaching, braising and blanching. These are, in fact, healthy cooking methods, since the more you cook with water, the more you stop your aging process. In the matter of raw foods, properly washed fruits and vegetables can also be juiced in cold-pressed juicers to avoid the heat generated by ordinary blenders. However, if you are eating for fiber, to avoid the hassle of juicing, raw seasonal fruits and fruit vegetables like tomatoes and carrots at the prime of ripeness and taste are ideal. All this work is a small price to pay, considering the clear, even-toned, and spotless skin you will get from eating natural foods. When you radiate the health springing up from within you, you will not mind one bit of expending the time and energy in preparing your meals. Convenience foods. However, a tight schedule with work demands might force you to make do with ready-baked, sugary processed foods like donuts, muffins, cupcakes or snack bars. These are inflammatory foods that can damage your skin's collagen and age you with a blotchy, wrinkly and murky skin. Moreover, such convenience foods, which contain a lot of trans fats, are tied to heart disease and diabetes. In fact, your aged looks belie a chronic inflammatory state of health, the opening of floodgates to worse health to come. Trading off whole foods, of which preparation is essential, for convenience foods requiring zero preparatory work, will only result in increasing poor health and premature aging. Women learn how to eat healthier. Presently, there are living testimonies of women whose health takes a turn for the better when they omit the prepackaged food from their diet. For example, Amy Keeble quit eating junk food after giving up chocolate. Deborah Kershaw changed her diet and firmly put a stop to snacking on family bags of crisps, sweets and sausage rolls. And Abby Wright, from rugby, threw her binge eating overboard and cut out all crisps, chocolate and takeaways from her diet altogether. However, if you can't resist junk food with its unhealthy and low nutritional content, you might not see definite health changes, even if you are on a plant-based diet.